a chance to sit down with Congressman Tom Reed, the representative of the 29th District and a candidate in the running to represent the newly drawn 23rd District. We talk jobs and, of course, his platform this coming November. A new jobs report just came out saying that Elmira and Ithaca are struggling. The unemployment rate's up, and SIkorsky, we heard that 570 people are losing their jobs. So if re-elected, what do you think you can do to turn this all around?
We need to create an environment upon which the private sector is competitive. And what we do is we focus on the debt. We have to get this debt under control. It is the monster in the room that is causing so much uncertainty in the business world, and for small business owners. They just don't know what's going to happen. We got to create an environment based on less regulations, less taxes, streamline our tax code. It needs to be reformed. I've been a strong advocate for comprehensive tax reform. We have to have an energy policy.
All right, and going back to SIkorsky, I know that you've released a few statements, but one of the local business owners said that it's kind of like a tsunami effect here in the southern tier. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, it's a huge economic loss. When we got the news, it really caught us by surprise, and I feel for the families that are going through this. I empathize with them. It's terrible news for the area. There's millions of dollars, not just the paychecks that are represented in SIkorsky, but all the indirect impact that they had on the economy. And what we're going to do, though, is we're going to get up. That's what we do here in West New York. That's part of our strength, is our perseverance. And we're going to find the next opportunity for those facilities, and we're going to rebuild this economy, and we're going to grow it. And the way we're going to grow it is by making the market competitive so that we're reliant on private sector, not government.
So a lot of Americans believe to fully recover from the economy that there needs to be bipartisan in Washington. And I know that Nate Shinagawa has said some things, who you're running against, that he's attacked you and claims that you're incapable of effectively working with Democrats to turn around the economy. So how do you respond to that?
We've demonstrated, I think, repeatedly that we will reach across the aisle and listen to anybody who's seriously interested in coming to solutions and trying to find common ground. We also supported things such as the Lautrec-Cooper budget during the budget process, which was essentially a Simpson-Bowles budgetary proposal, which really is kind of a bipartisan type effort, and we're going to keep doing it.
How does your platform differ from your opponents?
I think there's a clear distinction between my platform and my opponent's platform. Now, I'm about the private sector. I'm about standing up for businesses and the small businesses and the individual and the entrepreneurs, and giving an environment that's competitive so that they can create the jobs of today and tomorrow. My opponent, I believe he stands for a public sector-based economy. That's a government-centered economy, one where the public sector with stimulus policies can somehow manage the economy and grow the economy. I adamantly disagree with that. I think we need to stand with the private sector, because once this election is over, our problems don't go away. And we need to be a united country when we face these generational crises that are coming down the pipeline in 2013 and beyond. And I hope that from this division, this engagement that we see in November, we get a clear path of where the country's at and where the country wants to go, because the American people will have spoken. And then we come together as a country. We cannot go into these crises divided. We must be united.
All right, and next week I'll be sitting down with the candidate looking to unseat Reed, Nate Shinagawa, right here on Good Morning Twin Tiers. So make sure to tune into that.